Hi guys, and welcome back to Wednesday Night Zombie Fever on 2BACR 100.9 FM. So, as a little bit of a last minute thing, we'll be doing a review this episode. And I will be reviewing the book I read last week, which was The Dead Zone by Stephen King. So, it is not quite an old book, but it was set in the 1970s. So, the story of it is the guy, his name is John Smith. Yes, John Smith.
Good sturdy name.
He gets into a car accident. He's in a taxi, and the taxi, two people drag race. He gets into a car accident, and he gets into a coma for 5.5 years. And when he wakes up, he has this. He has the power to see the future when he touches people and things. So yeah, the book itself is really, really good. Like Stephen King, everybody knows Stephen King is really, really famous.
Yep.
Really well written, but not hard to read. So it's not like really long kind of, oh my god, why did you put that word in there? It's really unnecessary kind of stuff. It's really easy to read. And at times really dark, though. It's not scary, but it is quite a dark kind of book. He helps solve a crime, multiple murders, like a serial killer in some county who's killing women.
That's what you do when you have those powers. Yeah.
Yeah, but he only solves one crime, which is kind of different for those, the rest of those psychic kind of shows where they're like, oh, I'm a psychic, I'm going to join the police.
Yeah.
And then they decide to start solving crimes and things like that. It's not really like that because he kind of just wants to be left alone. So people send letters to his house like, oh, can you tell me where my son is? And can you tell me what's going to happen to me and all this kind of stuff. But he's like, he just sends them back. He doesn't want anything to do with any of that. But,
how do they know?
Because he, when he wakes up, he touches the nurse and he sees that her son is going to go into the hospital and have like an eye operation on his eye. He's like, your son's going to be fine. He tells her that. She tells everybody that he saw that.
Oh.
He also sees that his physiotherapist's house is going to catch fire. And she runs home and they were able to put the fire out and that kind of stuff. So she tells everybody. And then the news reporters come to the hospital and then, he tells one of them
circus.
Something about them, and they go a bit crazy and like, you're a liar, and like that goes kind of national news. So that all these people find out about him, and he's like, I don't want to tell people's futures, I don't want to see it. But
should have stopped telling them.
Yeah. So but the main story of it is, besides that, it's his life and how he's dealing with this kind of power. He touches the hand of a politician, and he sees that this politician's going to do something really bad. Mm-hmm. So he decides he has to stop him. That's the whole story of it. But they did, in 2002, they made a TV series, which is not something new for Stephen King. Heaps of his books have been made into movies and TV series and things like that. The most recent one is Under the Dome, which is really quite bad as a show. I'm sure the book is much better, because the Dead Zone book is better than the TV show.
I think the problem with Under the Dome is that it's just a hard concept to kind of figure out the logistics of. I think they did it okay they didn't do it Simpsons style. Doesn't really
This
matter.
is the massive dome just gets dropped on the town or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. The TV show kind of takes away from it a bit. They make him... Like, they change a lot of stuff, and it's kind of just like, why did you change that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Was it a bit like, unacceptable?
No, well, not that bad, because I do like the TV show. I did watch the show before I actually read the book, and I watched the show quite a few years ago, when it first came out, actually. And I owned the first season. So it's not that bad, but it's not good. Like, it's not anywhere near what it should be. And I think they've made a movie as well, and I think the TV show takes more from the movie than it does from the book. The movie has Christopher Walken in it, which I'm surprised I've never
He's pretty freaky.
He's quite scary. He plays John Smith, so he plays the main character.
Oh.
And I thought that was not a good fit.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I really want to watch that movie. I haven't actually seen it, but
when was the movie made? Do you know?
I want to say the 80s. I think it's the 80s. Because I mentioned it to my mum, and she's like, "Oh, then it won't be very good." But I think Christopher Walken is a good actor, so I want to.
He's a good actor. He's a freaky dancer.
Yeah. Okay. That is a good film clip, though.
It is.
Anyway, yeah. So,
out of 10?
Out of 10, I'd probably give it a 8.5.
Okay.
It's very good. It was a little bit political for me, though. He does mention a lot of politics. So there's a lot of oh, Watergate happened while you're in your coma, and Richard Nixon's not the president anymore, and this guy's the president, and this guy's running for office, and this guy's running for the Senate, and blah, 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 and this guy's going to become the president. He actually touches the hand of the guy who's going to become the president and tells him he's going to win. So, yeah, that kind of stuff.
Do you reckon that guy would just, like, sit back then and be like, okay?
Well, I don't think the guy knew who he was, so he's like, oh, you're a bit freaky. Just, leave me alone.
You're going to win.
But, the thing is, like, when he touches people, they feel something as well, and it's not a nice feeling. Oh. So they're like, you're weird. Leave me alone. But it's really well done. Like, you really feel very sorry for him. And I did. Like, you're meant to really hate the guy, like the main bad guy. You really hate him. And it's really...
So it varies from those regular novels where you're meant to sympathise with the bad character?
Well, the first scene you see that guy in, basically he's a travelling salesman and there's nobody home at his house, so he kicks a dog to death. Yeah,
what?
That's the opening scene.
That's it. Back to Psycho.
You don't touch the dog.
Back to the
I was very, like, that's what I mean, you're meant to really hate him.
Isn't that the rule in movies? Like, you can't shoot women or animals?
Yeah.
Yeah, they break that
crosses that line, and I'm like, oh my god, this is really, really bad.
Yeah.
As I said, the book is quite dark, but it's really worth reading. And even seeing the show, if you're interested enough. I'd recommend watching the show too. It's not great, but it's alright.
So how'd you rate the book?
I already said that. 8.5 or 9 out of 10, I'd say.
Okay.
It's pretty good.
I'll be honest with you, I only tuned in but he's a freaky dancer.
I noticed that you weren't really listening.
Just staring off into space. Or should I say the phone?
No, I'm actually I just got the Space Jam theme song stuck in my head.
Well,
all night I'm going to be going.
Okay, I have to be honest. When our listener requested that song, I thought he meant the I Believe I Can Fly. Because that is quite a
it's an inspirational song, but
inspirational, but not psych up.
Yeah, you need something there's a difference between inspirational and a really motivational song in general, and then a psych up song.
Yeah. It's really weird that R. Kelly does that song too.
Yeah. Like, we really need let's do this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Should we play Space Jam while we're talking?
Give me a yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm saving all my energy for the actual walk.
Okay, well, I'm going to get... Don't worry, because I'm going to have Space Jam. There are 7 checkpoints. So basically I need 7... Well, including the start. I need 7 psych-up songs.
So it should be pretty easy. Before we leave every checkpoint?
Yeah.
And one when we cross the finish line, right?
We are the champions. Is being played when we cross the finish line.
Can we have video footage of you guys just standing there looking like you're about to fall over and this really psyched up song playing?
We're recording this whole thing.
We will be filming it and playing it maybe even on next week's show if we can get the footage
sounds good.
All edited and stuff in time.
So you can hear all about our psych-up mixes.
Yeah, and you'll probably see the bloody feet and the blisters and, us dying and, like, scraping across the finish line and stuff.
It's going to be like, that picture that was taken of these vultures circling that...
No.
It won, like, a Pulitzer Prize or something.
I think I know the picture you're talking about.
Yeah. Or whatever prize goes to photography. But yeah, it's a picture of vultures circling this kid.
Yeah.
This really, like, malnourished child. And everyone kind of criticised the photographer for going, well, why didn't you help? And he goes, well, I shoot the birds off. It's going to be like that. There's going to be, like, these walkers walking past us and us zombieing our way up the cliff.
And we'll really be zombies next week. We'll be lucky if we make it into the show. I don't think I'll be able to walk.
This is going to be next week's show. Then we're going to hit play and just show you what happened.
Just hit a button.
So we will have the footage of that up on our Facebook page. We'll also, if you guys suggest which 7 songs, we'll pick 7 songs that you want us to play at the beginning of each, like when we leave each checkpoint. We'll put that list up as well, and we'll put that to the clips when we post them on Facebook. So
I already got one for you.
Yeah?
Yeah?
What is it?
Is it the next one?
It's more of an inspirational song, though.
Okay.
Dare You to Move by Switchfoot.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. And you're daring us to move?
Yep.
Okay.
One of the later checkpoints.
It'll be like checkpoint 6 and you're like, I dare you to move. Like my feet are gone. Like I need prosthetic limbs.
All right.
Yeah, well, next up, this is another Psych Up song. Another Psych Up flashback, really.
Yep.
This is Will Smith with Boom Shake the Room.
Boom, shake the room.
On 2BACR 100.